Hey guys! I'm wearing a hat, just trying it out. It has cat ears on it, look at it. It's like a little boa hat with cat ears. Makes me feel artsy. So, saying that, considering this week has been rather artsy looking, I thought I'd show you my sketchbook! My sketchbook, which I have been working on since June, I think? I don't know. And maybe slightly before that as well. I've had this sketchbook for about 3 years or so, but I've never really filled up a sketchbook with the designs I really like. And there are some that I've just thrown at the back that makes it look thicker. But it's kind of, yeah. Most of them are really good. So I thought I'd show you. Someone asked me to maybe, well, with like, hey, you should do like art vlog things. So this is one of them. Yeah, I feel really awkward. Okay, let's get started. Let's dive into the book, shall we? As you can see, it's got miscellaneous pen marks and nail varnish. Yeah, I basically just use it as a mat sometimes. But on the inside we have a picture of a bunny rabbit. I did use a sketchbook to figure out how to draw a bunny rabbit. Like one of those ones that do a step-by-step thing. I was just mucking around. It's kind of too big, so he's kind of a hare and not a bunny rabbit, but the next one is this flower-ish design. I don't know what to say about that. It's just, I tried a geometric pattern with dot work. That's it. The next one is a butterfly with the same dot workish thing. Again, I used the template from a book to how to draw a butterfly. There's no reason for me to create any of this artwork just apart from wanting to. So yeah, this is done with pencil, Sharpie. I think these are just with Sharpie. That's Pro Marker. The next is a skull and a rose because I felt like it. Most of these were done or started when I was watching tattoo fixes. A lot of them do have a tattoo-y feel to them, I guess, but that would be why, because it made me want to do artwork. This is one of my first geometric patterns that actually looked rather successful. It's when I started using rulers for things. I don't know what it is. Is it a flower or is it spiky? I don't know. It's just a thing that exists in my book. I quite like it. It kind of feels like it would be on a t-shirt or something, but yeah. I branched out into trying to work on humans because I can't draw people. I basically found an image on Pinterest, which is my source for most things at the moment for art. I looked up a picture of a girl, this one popped up, so I just basically copied the hairstyle and how she looked. I think she also had the flowers in her hair, but everything else is my design, is my own creation. The next one was, I think this is my first one. My first geometric pattern that I attempted to do, and as you can see it's not accurate in the slightest. Maybe the crossy thing is, but everything else isn't. There's not much to say about it. It was the first time I was testing it out. Obviously the dot work is quite messy, I could say, yeah. This is a dragonfly, and again, geometric pattern, dot work, Sharpies. I also use these pens, I don't know what they're called. They're like chalk pens, really good, so I use that for the little dots in white and things like that. Again, not 100% accurate, but it kind of works as if it's accurate, so that's fine. This is just a dream catcher. I was going to do like a background in colour, but I just decided not to and just leave it like that. So, yeah. I feel like my work should resemble something, or should have a meaning, but there is no meaning. I just wanted to draw a dream catcher with roses on it. So yeah, I like the detail on a dream catcher and how it's formed. This was made ages and ages ago, back in 2014, so last year, about this time last year, and I was like, I'm just gonna do a band sign, a band logo even, with a bunch of flowers on them, and the band logo in itself It's incredibly neat, and that's the first time I've ever done anything neat. So props to that. But the flowers are kind of a bit naff, I'm gonna say, but you know, you live and you learn. It's all done with Sharpie. This again is another one. The last one was a blackout, the blackout symbol. This is the Paramore symbol. Again, same design, sort of flowers. Yeah, this is when it started to happen with everything that I was doing. This is just like a random design that I thought would be cool. I'm not gonna lie, I did do it as like a tattoo-y design. I just like it. It has a lot of meaning to myself. I like it a lot. Hope is a massive bit of my life. When everything's gone, there's always hope and stuff, and a cross because I am a Christian. I just thought it'd be an interesting design, and I kind of woke up with this image in my head and I was like, I gotta draw it. And then this is like 2 years apart because I drew this a year ago, just after I did the previous ones, and then I revisited it back in June or July and put in all the roses because I felt like I finally had like a finishing thing to it. So that's that. The next one is just a spider with another geometric pattern. I kind of wanted to do something slightly Halloween-y but not. So I drew a spider and showing its beauty but also its creepiness. This is how I used to write my essays as well. I just kind of go, yep, I did this because of this. It's supposed to resemble this, but it really doesn't resemble anything. I just wanted to do it. I thought it would look cool. There you go. I tried to draw a bird and do watercolors because I haven't done watercolor in ages since I left school. So I wanted to just do a watercolor. I don't know what kind of bird this is. I just went for it and tried to do colours. It's not great. You can also see the background as other drawings, so I'm continuously rubbing out other artwork that I've done if I don't think it's 100% good, and then covering it with another one. A jellyfish, all done with watercolour, and then the dots are Sharpies. Yeah, dots are Sharpie, and everything else is watercolour and those chalk pens again on the dots on the actual jellyfish itself. And I drew a jellyfish back in one of my old units for college, and I realised that I found out I could secretly actually draw jellyfish rather well in my eyes. So I thought, oh, you know what, I might as well draw another one. So I did. There you go, that's a jellyfish. And then, because I realised my flowers were kind of terrible, I went back and worked on trying to draw accurate looking flowers. I also just brought some tonal pro markers at the time when I made this, or just drew this. So I wanted to test those out. So this is all tonaled. Again, dot work. This is rather recent. I can't remember when I did it, but it was rather recent. It's basically, I found an image of a girl on Pinterest once again, thought it looked cool, drew it, and then when it needs a background to it, and then looked up stormy seas or sun setting over the ocean kind of things, and found this kind of looking thing, and then painted it. It's all done with watercolour. That is pro marker, pro marker, pro marker. Basically just pro marker and watercolour. This is, I think this is New York. I don't know. I think it is. Yes, I'm gonna say it's New York. Basically there's no real reason for this. I found a picture of a city on Pinterest once again. Well, I was watching someone's video on artwork, and then suddenly the idea of having like a white circly thing over a cityscape with like the sun setting would be a really cool idea. So I just went up on Pinterest, found a picture of a city, happened to be New York, and drew it using rulers, pro markers again, watercolour, chalk pen, yeah. And this is the newest edition that you would have seen recently, and it's just an eyeball in a geometric pattern with gears. I don't know what the real reason for this was. I just suddenly went, oh, well, this would be a cool idea. Now I think about it, I don't know if one of my art friends from college created something slightly similar to it. Yeah, there's no real significance to this. Make of it what you will. I don't know. These are the really boring and terrible drawings, so okay. As you can see, I don't care much about this because the pro marker has leaked through and I don't care. It was a terrible drawing. Let's just ignore that, okay? Ignore that. Let's focus on the bunny rabbit. This is a bunny rabbit wearing a flower crown. It's good, I'm not gonna lie. It's rather good, but it's not great. I mean, it's not the same, it's not keeping in with the style of the rest of the book, so I kind of just moved it to the back. This is just a drawing of the outside of my, like, the garden through the window. Kind of just a spur of the moment doodly thing. It's not great. This was a doodle that got out of hand when I was in college. I was just gonna draw like a tree like this, and then it kind of just went into a picture. Obviously, pro marker leaked onto the page, which was stupid. That's when I realised that pro marker's leaked. I found a bunch of felt tip pens, so I just did an entire piece like the other one. Just a very plain, boring sky. Yeah. This is a photo that I took at the Blackouts final show, and I thought it'd be really cool to draw, but I don't like it. I'm not incredibly happy with it, so I kind of just left it. And this is when I tried to start drawing flowers and realised I couldn't do it, and I thought it was really crap, so I moved it to the back, and now I just test out little colour-y samples on it. So yeah, and that's that. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed it. It might have been kind of boring. I'm really proud of this book. If you don't think it's good, that's fine. Art is interpretational. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I mean, I don't appreciate modern art that much. You know, like grey canvases being in the Tate Modern. I don't appreciate that because I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. You just painted a canvas grey. It just doesn't make sense to me. So if you don't like this, that's totally cool. I don't mind. But I'm very proud of it personally. I don't think anyone could say anything bad that would change my mind about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't want to come off as being like, look at me, an amazing artist, everyone should love me, because I don't really care. I share my artwork on Instagram all the time. If you like it, you can like it. If you don't want to, don't. Creative outlets and people have different opinions, so that's fine. I will catch you guys on the flip side. See you next time, and have a good week. Bye! Or day. Have a good day. Bye!